ये fear of missing out, FOMO, जो youngsters में है, सभी में है, स्रोत इसका क्या है कि कुछ भव्य है वहाँ पर जो मिस कर जाऊंगा या कर जाऊंगी अगर एक महीने के बाद इंस्टा चेक नहीं किया या ट्विटर चेक नहीं किया, जो
No, I think this fear should definitely be there. Fear of missing out. But fear of missing out what? We all are missing out. But on what? Missing out तो हो रहा है. But nobody asks, what is it that we are missing or missing out on? If we could really know what is it that we lack or miss, life would be different. So it's like this. I'm missing the wisdom in those books, and I'm trying to compensate for it through this tea. I think that fear is an auspicious thing. That fear that tells you that life is being wasted. I think we all should experience that fear and acknowledge that fear, because that fear is there. It needs to be just acknowledged. It's not that we don't have fear. We don't have honesty. And we don't have inquiry. We don't have genuine curiosity to know what is it that we genuinely lack. I have been with this cup a zillion times before. Has it helped? If it hasn't helped, why do I continue to sip? Why do I do this? I think the entire population of Earth must have FOMO.
Yes.
But in a wise sense, we are missing out on our potentiality. We are missing out on something very, very important. This is the one and final life that we have. This is the sole opportunity that we have, and it's slipping away without our consent. And none of us is in a good space. We are all, just squirming and going about our daily business in a very uncomfortable way. We are missing peace, we are missing truth, we are missing simplicity. But nobody says that I fear missing out on peace. We say, I'm afraid all of them will have happy nests and I won't have kids. I'm afraid that chap will have 4 foreign tours before 35 and I'll have just one. I'm afraid he'll have a glossy
million
foreign
subscribers and I
won't have. He'll have a glossy foreign degree and I won't have, or money, obviously, money. Any number, subscribers, money, if I'm in politics, then followers. So that's what it's not that we don't know that something is amiss with us. We know something is wrong with us. But we don't have the sharp, penetrative inquiry and honesty to know what is it that we really lack. And we should be cautious of those who tell us that we lack nothing. That often
wordsmiths.
These wordsmiths are abundant in the spiritual domain.
Absolutely.
The first thing that they tell you is, you are the true self, pure Atma, you lack nothing. Your true nature is Brahma Swabhav, and because you are Brahm, what can you want? You are already complete. Now that fellow is plagued by 1,000 kinds of ignorance, self-doubt, fear, insecurity, this, that, FOMO, and he has been told that he is all right as he is. Have you not heard this?
Yes, many
You are
times.
good as you are, you are beautiful as you are, you are all right as you are, you are wonderful as you are.
Yeah.
This is the worst thing somebody can tell you.
Exactly.
It's like a doctor telling a patient, you are all right as you are, go home. He is a patient, he is suffering. In his own eyes, he is not the true self, he is the ego. And the ego is suffering. You better give some relief to him rather than telling him that you are not the ego, you are the true self. Does that really establish him in the true self? No, it does not. You are merely giving the ego a plaything. You are merely giving the ego some words to amuse itself with. Now the ego is saying, I am Brahma. The ego is saying, I am the true self. And that's a great calamity, and that's happening all around.
Yeah.
We have to see we are not all right. We are not all right.
Sorry, I'm just interjecting because when I was speaking today to my group of people, like people I asked if you want to just put forward any inquiry. So they said this was very rampant. At least 4 to 5 people actually asked this, that how we are looking for, a guru per se, or somebody who can show the light, be the light, and, henceforth. But how do you tell, in this mushrooming of so many gurus in all shapes, sizes, colors, how do you tell who's an authentic one? And secondly, this was my personal question, that have we seen any progress so far? Is there hope?
No, you cannot figure out who a real guru is. That's not possible. You can only be a real inquirer. You have to be a real seeker of whatever you truly want. You have no seeking. So anybody comes and fools you. I go to a marketplace. I do not know what I want. How will I know who is selling authentic goods? I have no genuine need. I have no genuine need. Somebody says, you take this. This will brighten up your mood. But I have no need to brighten up my mood. I'm in such darkness that even the need to have brightness is gone. Now somebody says, you take this. This will do well for you. It doesn't do anything for me. Will I still complain? I won't, because I won't even know that something has not worked for me. Why? Because I never wanted genuinely anything to work for me. Because I was never a true seeker in the first place. You see, understand this, please. I am thirsty. I'm dying of thirst. I come to you. You are a fake guru. I say I'm dying of thirst. You give me some chalk, powdered chalk. How long will it take me to know that you are fake?
Then and there.
Immediately I'll know you are fake. Why will I know you are fake? I'll know you are fake because my thirst is real. My thirst is real. I came to you to be quenched and you couldn't quench me.
Very good point.
But if I have no thirst at all and I come to you and I say, you give me something that will be good for me, and you give me some chalk, and I'll say, wow, nice thing, pure and white. I'll put it to my forehead and take it home. That's what we are doing. So, and then we ask, how do we determine a true guru? What will you do with a true guru?
When you yourself are not a true seeker.
You do not
what
want...
a conundrum.
Exactly. You do not want anything that's true. Why will you want a true guru? Have you ever sought a true companion? Have you sought a true job? Have you sought a true book? No. All those things in life are false. But you want a true guru. You will get charlatans, as most people do.
Yes.
Have you ever thought why so many false gurus exist in the first place? who accorded in the status of guru? Who?
The public.
The public,
people.
right? The public, the people. Now, how is it possible that the public is calling this particular man Guru, 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 and millions of people are calling him a Guru, whereas he is inwardly totally shallow? How is it possible? It is possible because none of those seekers have any genuine inquiry.
They themselves are shallow.
They have no good questions to ask.
Yeah.
They have no true desires to be met. I have no good question to ask. How will I know whether you are just shallow? So I sit in front of you and say, Gurudev, just say something. And Gurudev says something. And whatever Guru says is lapped up by the followers. Right? You have no criteria to determine whether what that fellow is saying is useful. Why? Because the criteria is your honest acknowledgement of your own suffering. You have never honestly acknowledged that you are rotten inwardly. What you are saying is, I am already all right. I am just going to Guruji to gather some more spiritual points. I am all right. So Guruji is having a field day. Very happy. And raising followers, doing this, doing that. In fact, he is providing you with all that you falsely want. We are talking of FOMO. Truly we want peace and the truth. But we don't acknowledge that. Falsely we want ostentation, glamour, power, pelf, prestige, all those things. Guruji does not give you what you truly want because even you do not want what you truly want. So you go to Guruji to get what you falsely want, and Guruji gives you in abundance what you falsely want. You are a lover of great clothes. Guruji will display all kinds of fashion lines to you. Guruji is himself a walking designer label.
Yes.
Right? You love this, that, whatever you want in life. All that Guruji is ostentating to you. What else do you want? Had you wanted the truth, Guruji would have been exposed. Because Guruji had no truth to give you. But you wanted glamour. Guruji prevailed over you because Guruji had ample glamour to dominate you with. So, first of all, you must know what you want. Your own deep desire will differentiate the real from the fake. I have a burning question, and that question is my life. That question is my breath. That question is my heartbeat. I can't live without the solution. I come to you and I say, please tell me. And you come a cropper. You know nothing. Will I stay with you? No. That's what. I have no question, therefore I stay with you. Had I had any genuine inquiry, I could not have been fooled by this person. So am I being fooled by this person at all? No. I am being fooled by my own lack of inquiry. That is by my own ignorance, which is really my dishonesty. No? Because questions do exist. I don't acknowledge them. Because I want to tell myself I am hunky-dory. All well, nice, good, happy Sunday.
So will it only take disasters? Will it only take mishaps for
people? In most
people?
cases, yes. In most cases, yes.
Accidents.
Unless life gives us terribly rude shocks, we don't want to acknowledge we have been wrong all the time. We don't want to acknowledge that. It takes something of an earthquake to make us acknowledge our reality. Sometimes even earthquakes are not sufficient. Even this pandemic did not really succeed in driving sense into people. Though some people did wake up, but who are those people who wake up? Who lost their near ones, who lost their businesses, who came under all kinds of pressures. They were the ones who realized how fake and make-believe their world was. Others, they continue with their utopia and their dreams. That's how the world is. What a fake guru is really scared of is a true inquirer.
That's true.
What a true guru really loves is a true inquirer. It's just that a true inquirer is rare. And why were we even using the word guru? simply substitute guru with a wise man. Forget even a wise man. Simply substitute wise man with a decent person. You know, when you say guru, you imagine so much, all kinds of images. So you have orange robes and long beards and all kinds of things. The fellow is speaking Sanskrit all the time. Imaginations. Don't say guru. Simply say a decent human being. Decent human being.
Exactly. Don't exalt them to, I mean, yeah.
One of my endeavors has been to bring some reality into the concept of the guru. Otherwise, the guru has been inflated into such a mythical figure.
It is true.
That the guru has become totally useless for everybody. Not only useless, actually harmful.
Yeah.
So the guru has to be brought down to earth, and he should be allowed to exist just as a decent human being. 2016, when we came here, Rishikesh, the first MDT, we call it Myth Demolition Tour.
Okay.
So there was this poster we put up. There were a lot of Westerners here. This place is full of Westerners. They come here, especially in the winters. And they were all either enlightened or very close to being enlightened. So, so we put up this poster and we said, you know, forget enlightenment. Forget enlightenment. Be a human first. Be a human being first.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Forget enlightenment. Be a human being first. So that's what. This enlightenment and all that crap has to be done away with. Being a decent human being is sufficient, and being a decent human being is very difficult.
Yeah.
So, but if we say that, you know, we are what we are actually saying is most human beings are indecent. We don't want to hear that. So we say we are decent. Now, beyond decency, we want enlightenment.
Yeah.
We are saying our condition is already all right in the sense that we are at least decent. Now we want to go beyond our decency and get some
enlightenment.
The bite of the bigger apple.
Yes.
No. You don't need enlightenment. You just need to be a decent human being. And that's an onerous thing. Not at all easy. It requires years of education just to be a decent human being. You're not born decent. The kid is born extremely indecent. All mothers know that. All fathers know that. We all know that. We are born indecent, and then as we travel through our education, we are made even more indecent. We are made so indecent that the kid appears innocent in comparison. That's why we call kids as innocent. No? Oh, such an innocent kid. The kid is not innocent at all. The kid is actually quite a crooked being. Very ignorant, not at all innocent.
He knows it.
But because we are even more crooked, so in comparison we say that the kid is innocent. So this game of ignorance, crookedness has to ultimately give way to just simple, pure decency. Not ornamentation of any kind, not enlightenment or some other puffed up thing. You see, had we had decent gurus, would you need to ask all the questions you have been asking since the last 2 hours? Had the society had some decent teachers? I'm not talking about mathematics teachers. I'm talking about teachers of life. I'm talking about teachers in the sense of rishis. Had the societies the society had decent teachers, would you need to converse with me on molestation and sexual abuse and fear of missing out and all these other diseases? If the society is in such a bad shape, is it not clear evidence that we do not have good teachers? Oh, we have melodramatic gurus, who just dominate the landscape.
Yes, and how?
And how? They are extremely sensational and all those things. We don't even have half decent teachers. So probably the time has come to do away with gurus. They haven't served us well. Decent human beings would be sufficient. No?
Wow, that was profound. Last line.